Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. Today we're at the very end of, or at the end of a bit of a system that's came through this last week. It's been snowing, it's been raining, it's been windy, it's been a bit of everything. Not really the sort of weather that's conducive to going out and about and doing stuff, but we've got a bit of a clearer day today, so I'm just going to go a little update, a little look around. I've left Les-Orres 1800 to come down to the main station 1650 here, and just where I'm parked up behind here, you get a good look all around as opposed to being closed in up the road. So here's the video. 2nd of May, plus 10 degrees. At just after 4:30 in the afternoon. So just looking around, and we had a lot of snow, but it was up the top. There was a few flakes and a few bits down here, but it snowed, it landed, it melted, it snowed, it landed, just did all that stuff. So up above, where it's still obviously a lot colder the higher you go, you lose about a degree every 100 meters of altitude. And you can see where it's been snowing up above there. It's kind of filled in the dark spots with the rocks and stuff. You can also see that it's obviously snowed on top of something, and it's recreated a few of the avalanches up there as well. So as well as the white trees up there, which signal it's been fairly recent, it's just been this week. And of course at the top there it didn't rain, it snowed. So looking up towards L'Opinion, you can see it's almost got full coverage there, including all the dark spots being filled in. I'm not too sure if anyone's skied up there or not, or whatever. Usually off a fresh fall, there's someone has put marks up there somewhere. I can't see any. Maybe that'll come out and a bit clearer in the edit, I don't know. So looking around and looking up the mountain, of course, like the intro showed there, weather gets good, all the toys and dogs and everything comes out. So looking up the top, it's still actually snowing up the very top there, it's still pretty horrible. So just looking over beyond the immediate mountain there and up towards the top of, there's a lift in an area called Crête, which is a very popular name around the Alps ski resorts. And you can see a couple of minutes ago, that was actually disappearing into the fog, as it were. So there's quite a lot going on up there in the way of snow and white trees and stuff. A bit restrictive for going walking. Of course, a few people walking about. Nice and warm today compared to what it has been. Dogs getting walked. People have been up, walking up, skiing down, that sort of stuff as well, although obviously they're going to have to be restricted to up the top. Not down the bottom here. Down the bottom here would be okay, but all the fresh powder snow would be up the top where it hasn't actually warmed above 0 degrees Celsius. Anyway, how about we look around again? So just looking beyond Crête up to the left, up to the Bousselenc mountain, which is actually covered in cloud, and it's probably snowing up there as well. And down below, where we have the top of the Pic Vert lift and the new Pic Vert restaurant up there. I think it's behind the trees, the restaurant, but all the stuff going on there, the new Tyrolean, the new zip wire system that's going in, although that's probably taken a bit of a halt due to the weather. The weather for the next couple of days is forecast to be quite good. The arrival of the Pic Vert lift is at 2,240 metres. You can see the snowy trees effect thing. It goes down to about a couple of 100 metres below, so it's kind of had the freeze line and snow line of round about 2,000 metres. Just zooming in, you can see all the snow sitting on top of the trees there, on top of the branches and whatnot. Quite a nice effect, but that'll soon melt with the coming weather. Bit further down to earth, needless to say, everything here is closed. Not due to open until the beginning of July, a little bit to go yet. But looking over, you can see the snow on the south facing part, this side of the mountain behind Crévaux, where the snow's kind of stuck. But again, that south facing is going to get beaten by the snow, not by the snow, it's already done that, get beaten by the sun. And that'll melt away. The other side will be beautifully white, I'll guarantee that. Looking up at the clouds and stuff, we've got all this wispy stuff going on. It's gradually clearing today, and it's supposed to be a beautiful clear day tomorrow. Tomorrow is also a relaxation of the COVID regulations here in France, where we can go more than 10 kilometres. There's no limit as of tomorrow, so I'll be out and about. Just going over to L'Orpion again, and a slightly better light a few minutes later, and you can see where the avalanches have occurred there. That's probably why no one's skied it, or I don't think anyone's skied it. But what we have at the top here is, it's obviously been a west wind, and you've got this kind of overhang of snow that arrives on top of the mountain. When that collapses, that'll cause a big avalanche, and it will collapse as the snow melts at the top there. Back down to the chairlift. You can see that's 3 minutes later on the same day, and we lost a degree already. It's getting colder now that the sun's gone down. So yeah, really dark and green and stuff down here. Still quite a lot up the top. A bit of wind getting up, so I think what's going to be happening is we might just get a little rain stroke snow shower. And as ever, the problem is the cloud up there forming, and that's the direction more or less that our weather comes from here, so that could dump something on us. So there we go, just a little look around. Been a while since I was out, as I say, a good few days. And yeah, no point in going out when the weather's like that. It can turn awful on you, it can get dangerous if you don't really look out for it. But things are changing, next couple of days, little break in the weather, a couple of good day's weather, I think, so I should be more out and about. So that's it for today. For more of these videos, remember, subscribe down there, and you'll be notified when you click the alert bell of further uploads from Max Mountain World, these videos that I keep threatening to produce. So so that's it for today. So until the next video, thanks very much for watching, thanks for your participation and support, and until the next one, ciao. Remember, think safe, be safe.